My name is Randy Bigley. Join me on the podcast right now from Ohio Mutual Insurance Group, Todd Boyer. Good morning, Todd.
Hey, good morning, Randy. Good to be with you.
Glad you're here. And we're going to talk about you guys are Awards 50 honoree. Wow.
Yeah, so for those that aren't familiar with it, there's a group called the Ward Group based in Cincinnati, and for more than a quarter century, they have been giving out what they call the Awards 50.
Okay.
And what they do is they evaluate all 3,000 property and casualty insurance companies in the entire country. And they take all their financial and operational data, and they independently evaluate it and rank it. And then they rank all those companies from 1 to 3,000.
Okay.
And the top 50 are what they call their Awards 50, and they announce that for each year. And Ohio Mutual, this July 11th, was pleased to be part of the Awards 50 again for the 9th time in the last 14 years.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a really wonderful independent verification of the fact that we are fortunate to work for a really well-run, successful, quality organization.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and you got new payment options and claims coming up, I see, too?
Oh, yeah, this is one of the new things that we're really excited about. When people think about going through the whole process of getting a claim filed with an insurance company, and sure, there are some things that are just you have to kind of go through these various steps, and it's not always easy sometimes. But we're looking for any way that we can try to take some of the sand out of the gears. And one of the ways is just like making payment. And for years, we've had two options to make payments. We could send you a check, or we could do an electronic funds transfer, an EFT. And that's a little clunky to do sometimes. And so we had customers who've been asking us for some additional options. And so we found a vendor that we could work with, and we did some studies to see just kind of what the state of the situation is in making payments. And I was surprised to find out that only 8% of the payments that go through the Federal Reserve are by check.
Really? Only 8%?
Only 8%,
yeah.
And that's dropping every year. I mean, that 8% is a number from a couple years ago. So if you're paying by check, you're very much in the minority. And you have to wait for the mail. You have to,
Sure.
Some people, they get a check, they don't know what to do with it because they're just not used to handling paper money. So we have now added a whole bunch of options for our claimants so that we can get them their money much, much faster. In some cases, we've even been able to get people their money the same day that they file the claim.
Wow, you couldn't do that with a check.
Couldn't do that with a check. You couldn't do that, with a lot of other payment options. But now you can get your payments from Ohio Mutual on a claim by Venmo, by PayPal. We can send even like a prepaid card, like a gift card that you can use just like cash. It's like a Visa. You can go to any store and buy stuff. So there's additional options, and we give those options to our customers, and they can select what one works the best for them. And the nice thing also is that we work with vendors to take care of our customers as well. If you crash your car, you have to go to a body shop. If you have damage to your home, you need to hire someone to repair it or put a new roof on. If you have a hailstorm, we can pay those vendors electronically now, so they get their money much faster. And so everybody is getting the work done faster, getting paid faster, and it has really increased the satisfaction of our customers greatly.
My wife uses electronic pay. She pays all the bills that way. Just sets them up and they pay out of the bank. So I don't think she's written a check for years, really. And I see a lot of people are going that direction, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, the last time, I think the last time I checked, I write less than 10 checks a year.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I just had some work done in my kitchen. I had to give the guy who did the work a check because I wasn't carrying that much money cash around, and that was the only option that I had was cash or give him a check. So you have to have that on occasion. But less than 10 a year for most people, I think I'm pretty normal as far as that goes. So we have to make sure we keep up with the expectations of our customers in this modern era.
2022 was a difficult financial year for Ohio Mutual Insurance.
Well, it's been a tough year.
Yeah.
And I think that's not just for Ohio Mutual. We've had some severe weather in Ohio, particularly. We've had a number of storms, some very large and destructive hailstorms that have really challenged our claims team. The good news is that our customers feel like they're being well taken care of. Our claims folks have just really leaned into taking care of them, and the scores that we're getting on customer satisfaction are very, very high. So despite the fact that we've had a large number of very costly storms here this year, we're still taking care of our customers very well. We're very well capitalized. We have, we're in a good financial position. we're still growing, but we're having some challenges in just on the profitability side just because of the weather.
Right.
But we're still making steps forward, and we're keeping our customers happy. The poor investment market doesn't help either. So there's some challenging environments that we don't have total control over. We can't control the weather. We can't control the stock market. But the things that we can control, we're doing well, and we're still moving forward.
Yeah, it's certainly been a crazy year for storms, hasn't it?
It really has, and it's cyclical.
Right,
If you're in our industry, the one thing that you pay attention to most when you watch the news is the weather, because that's going to impact your day at work tomorrow.
Sure.
If it looks like there's a storm coming through, it's going to be a busy day.
Sure.
So we pay attention to that stuff, but that's why we're here. That's the business we're in. We take that risk, and we take care of people when they need us. And
you guys have been around for how long now?
Well, the company was founded in 1901 in Columbus, and it's been in Bucyrus, headquartered here since 1909.
Okay, wow. Okay.
So we have a long history here in Crawford County, and expect to be here for many, many more years.
Do you have a website?
We do. Our website is omig.com. We recently totally redesigned it at the end of last year, so it's a place where you can find out a lot of information about the company, about what our products are, about what our values are. And it's a good location to be able to kind of get a quick idea of kind of who we are as a company and the people that are part of it.
If someone's interested in getting a hold of you guys, how do they do that?
The website has an opportunity to be able to send us notes or email. You can also call us. The website has the phone number on there. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. And if you've got a claim, we're open 24/7.
All right, Todd. Well, thank you so much for coming in today. It's great hearing from you.
Yeah, thanks, Randy.
Thank you. Thank you.